Hi guys. So for this video, we'll be looking at how to make pixel art. I'm not a master at this, okay? But start off with grid lines on Paint. Microsoft Paint is the easiest one to use. Get a bright color because it's easy to see, and just play around, make some lines, warm up a bit. Now we want it to be 1 pixel because it's pixel art, obviously. And what you don't want is big blocky sort of clusters of these lines. So this circle here, not the greatest, but as well, like I said, I'm just warming up. So you can see here, I'm sketching out a rough shape. It's a lion head because it's me, and why not? And I'm not being particularly fussy about it. I'm just doing something I know how to draw because I'm new to this. That's what you should do too. And yeah, I drew this a bit big. I drew it way too big for the square. The square is 100 by 100, so the classic icon size. And yeah, so what I did is I just go in, which I thought, chibi maybe, but no, I just erased that completely. It was a bad idea. I started off with a new sketch. Now, don't ask me why I'm sketching in this way. I never normally sketch like this. I never use blobs and sausages and all of that. To sort out my sketches, I never do. But I did this time. Probably because it was a very small confined space. But anyway, once you've done that, you want to get a black pencil and you want to start putting in your line work. Do not care about it, okay? This is gonna look ugly. This is gonna look bad because you're so zoomed in. I think this was like what 800%. Um, you're gonna see a lot of mistakes. You're gonna make a lot of mistakes, and that's okay. Just do your best. And then you want to take a razor and just get rid of these sketch lines. Now, the way I did that was I put red on the top, white on the bottom, used an eraser and right click, and that's how I erased the red and not black. At this point, you're going to go around with a white pencil and you're going to sharpen up those lines. You need them to be 1 pixel wide. Why did I start with a lion when they have fluffy bits? I don't know. Beginner's mistake, okay? Do something simple. But go around, make sure that it's tidied up, get rid of all the extra lines that you don't need, and there will be a lot of them, so don't worry. This is not meant to be hugely detailed, or at least this version isn't. Once you've more practice, make it as detailed as you want. For now, we're starting off very simple, everything else. So, once you've got that, you've got a clean line art. You now want to go for color. Easy as. Just use the fill bucket. Okay? Just use the fill bucket tool. This is why I said Microsoft Paint is the easiest. You can see that it looks a bit messy with the grid lines. We will be getting rid of those before we do any kind of shading, so don't worry. So speaking of shading, here we go. So get rid of the grid lines and you've got a nice clear picture. You just want to use your darker colours and you just want to plop it all on there. Don't worry about exact placement, so you can fix it later. Beauty of pixel art is random lines can sometimes make the picture. They can also break it, so be careful when you're doing this. Be careful with where you put your lines. And you want to make sure you have that little sort of dotting around the edge of each shadow or whatever, because you need it to look like it's gradiented. I did not do a great job. I will show you at the end. But just play around until it looks vaguely good. Because at this point, yes, you said, but look at this. Shrunk, easy, nice and normal. So now this is what it looks like at the end. I added some grass, added some sky. And that's it really. I know that wasn't a long video. I know that wasn't a long tutorial. But it's pixel art. It doesn't need to be. Okay, so I will see you guys in the next video.